projects I've been doing for these last 3 videos. So one thing I didn't tell you guys last time is somebody who bought something from me during my dollar starting bids. Um, they asked if I had something else for sale, and they wanted a helmet for their Panther. And I had one helmet left, the one that I had for my Panther. So my Panther right now is helmetless, so I make another one. And he looks so strange without that helmet on there. It's been on there for so long that it just looks weird. So I think soon I'll be starting to make some more helmets for my Panthers, so I can get one for mine too. Because right now he looks almost naked. Where's my helmet? Anyway, so let's go ahead and set him aside. And let's see if we got anybody who's joined us. And let's do our sound check. All right, sound sounds good. So let's go ahead and open up Rammy Mammy. So you guys know I've already opened a Ram Man before. This is my second one. We're going to compare him to my custom that I made. That's basically why I got him, was so you can see the difference between the original and my custom. So for those that have not seen my old video, I'll cover this like it's a brand new time we're opening this figure up. So first we have the back of the box, and it shows him ramming into Faker, and you can see that Skeletor is right there behind him with his flaming magic sword. Actually not flaming, but lit up sword. And it says, the powerhouse Ram Man uses his head in battle, bowling his enemies and destroying weapons. Boom, boom, boom. Then it shows how to do it. You press him down, you press him again, and whammo bambo, he pops up. And how cool is that? Other figures in the line. Oh, this slays me every time. Why, Mattel? Why do you have He-Man in battle armor? It looks correct, but the one we get is jacked up. Why? Why? Anyway, I'll stop talking. Then it shows other figures as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing open, and let's have fun with Rammy Mammy. Okay, so first of all, it comes with 2 heads, so that's really cool. Let me go ahead and open this deluxe figure set, in case you didn't see that. Deluxe figure set. And it's made by Mattel. Spring-loaded body that blasts back. Modern posing retro play. Nothing like that retro play, you know. Ooh. Come on, Ram Man. Now, Ram Man is in my top 11, for those that are keeping track of my top 11. So he is in that top 11. Comes with a cool comic book, which shows different figures like Clamp Champ and Ram Man and Battle Armor Skeletor. And, oh, look at that. Skeletor's Evil Robots. And then it has Battle Cat, Battle Armor He-Man, the King and the Queen in some kind of vehicle that they ripped apart. How cool, how cool. Actually, was that the attack track? Let's see, crown or die. Hold back, protect the king and queen. Nope, it might not be the attack track. It's probably something else. Oh well, I'll get a chance to read that comic later and we'll check it out. But in the meanwhile, let's take and see what's removable. So what's removable on this figure is his head and his arms. Head and arms, that's it. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so let's continue to bust them out of here. Ram Man, Ram Man, Ram Man. Ram Man. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I got my door open. Now my wife's hearing how crazy I really am. She's probably going, oh, that guy. All right, here he is. Ta-da! And he comes with an extra cool battle axe, which it's kind of weird. This is the first time we've seen this battle axe or this type of helmet for Ram Man, where we have this helmet that has a face mask across it. I guess they're afraid of COVID or something. And then we have his regular battle axe. There we go. And then we got this that hooks on to the bottom half, so you can have the battle axe staff. Ho, 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 ho. Now, in the back of the picture, it shows him with one in each hand. So, if you want to do that, you need to pull off this hand and put that one on. Yeah. Now you can do the double axe ramified. Oops. Keep your arm on there, Ram Man. All right, let's talk about his action feature. First of all, he has articulated knees. These are kind of locked in place. I'm a little afraid to move them right now. And then no waist. His legs turn this way. He's got shoulders and arms and elbows and wrists. And his head kind of turns, but it's kind of in the way a little bit because of the armor. His action feature is you press him down. He snaps in place. And then, let me get the angle of this right so you can see him pop up. Then you press him down and release. Actually, this one does not jump as good as my other one. Let's try it again. Oh! Now, if you do this just right, and you plan it just right, you can actually do an attack with him. Skeletor needs his legs heated up. You know what? I'm just going to toss him in the hot vat now before I end up breaking his hips. So if you don't know, sometimes these figures, their legs get stuck out. If you try to force them, you'll cause a white spot right there inside their crotch. And eventually that plastic will wear out and snap. Because it's not the leg that's moving, it's that plastic that's bending. So I found if you heat them up, now I should have put some lubricant inside his leg joint after I did this last time, but I did not. I don't want to get his cape wet, so let's go ahead and pull off his cape. And let's go ahead and toss him in the vat of hot water so we can get Skeletor into fighting stance pose so Ram Man can kick his rear. All right, so let's go do a comparison. So when I was doing a live feed one day, someone is telling me they switched He-Man's arms for Ram Man. I'm like, oh, that's such a cool idea. So I started looking around for different figures to use, and I found a wrestling figure that had the black wrist cuffs. Pull his hand off here. Oh, no, he doesn't, because they're just clear. And I forget which figure this was. If you guys remember, post it in the comments, because people keep asking me all the time. But I don't know which wrestling figure it was I stole these from. Ugh. And then after I put the arms on there, his face didn't match anymore. So I had to use brown wash on his face. And when I did, I had to heat up his helmet and pull it back and flip it backwards over his head in order for it to fit on there, so that, or to get the brown all around. And so now his forehead's a little longer than I'd like. You can see the forehead difference, his forehead versus his forehead. But still, I think the coloring works pretty good with him. So there are my two Ram Man. I got the chubby armed with the chubby fists, which reminds me of that kid in the sand on the meme going like that, because he has the same little chubby hands like that. But I want to keep them both so that then I can have my custom one and the other one. So watch how high this one jumps in comparison. Ready? Oh, I mean, he jumps not super high, but a lot higher than this one does. I don't know if it's the spring in him or what's going on. I doubt the battle axes are adding that much weight to keep him grounded. I mean, yes, gravity's strong, but not that strong for that. Yeah, this one just goes just a little bit higher, like about a half inch to 3/8, somewhere in there. Yes, the axes come together as one. Ching! Now this one's a little loose. The last one I had is a little tighter. So if he starts swinging this around, it's going to fling and hit someone and kill them. So, but that's the idea, right? That's why he's using a battle axe. So there we go. All right, let's see if Skeletor's legs have completely heated up yet. There we go. Now I can move them around. You can see now it's actually moving on the ball joint like it's supposed to, as opposed to trying to break the joint inside there. Let's put his cape back on. Put his cowl back on. Put his head back on. There we go. All right, Skeletor. It is time for you to go down, Freddy Brown. Okay. Let's stick him on this side. It works better for me. Pull back, Ram Man. Get him ready. Ready to do battle. There we go. Ho, 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 ho. Oh! That actually worked really good. That's the best I've ever had him work before. Yes, I used Goldberg's wristbands. That is correct, Jason. Thanks for letting me know that. I'm not sure whose arms I used, though. You know what? It might have been this guy's arms. He has bare wrists. Yep, it was Ray Maestro's arms that I used. So that's whose arms I used for this. So that's where I stole the arms from. You can see his wrists are bare. And then I got the arm cuffs from this guy right here. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Now, you know what's kind of cool? If you're going to rip his head off and use the extra head that came with him, you could just kind of make another Ram Man. Ram Man Jr. So that's kind of cool. It's Ram Man when he first started, before he had the cool Santa Claus costume. All right, so let's go ahead and do this again. So I figured out how to do this finally. You put your fingers on both sides of his skirt, and then you press down. And now that you have him like this, he is a force to be reckoned with. A force to be reckoned with. Okay, let's go ahead and get him set up and ready to be clobbered. Let's aim the camera over so you can see him fling. Pull it back. All right. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I didn't get the fling back. One more time. One more time. All right, Skitty-Tor. Ram Man has had enough of He-Man being the hero. It is time for Ram Man to step up to the plate and take out the trash. Oh, that one worked so perfect. He actually shot up in the air, and it was just so cool. And now I cannot repeat it. Okay, let's do a slight angle. See if this gets him to fling up in the air. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, I give up. All right, now of course he will not do the jump. He doesn't have the same springboardy legs. Let's see, matching Ram Man's full armored face and the Goldberg chest armor looks great together. Yeah, they do look pretty good together. They do work well. Oh. And because he has so much of his face covered, you can't tell his skin tone's not quite a match. So it's not bad at all. So, cool, cool. All right. I guess I should put him back up there too. Ram Man, you shrank. I missed the button on the back. That was actually fun because you could actually launch him much easier to cause mayhem and damage. But still, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. Now I got my two Ram Men. This will be my one that I call on all the time, though. My custom one. But this is my, you can see where he came from one. And hey, you guys that helped me build this guy on my live video, thank you so much. That was so cool because I didn't know quite what I was going to do or how I was going to build him. And it worked out great. So that was a lot of fun. What's up? Hey, bro. Love your channel. Hey, thanks, Kenny. I appreciate it. Yes, the final wave did have some neat potential. I still want to get that giant, Andre. I'm looking for him and waiting for him and looking for him all the time. So hopefully we get that Andre. You know, this is a really cool looking Havoc staff. I have to admit, the Revelation Havoc staff, that is quite impressive. It's very 2000X-ish, except for the coloring. So I may have to steal this from my 2000X Skeletor, because that is pretty cool. As you guys probably guessed, I'm not really into Revelation. I'm into stealing parts to use for my classics. So I am going to use Beastman to make a giant Beastman. I got my printer working again, so soon I will be making the heads. Where did I stick all those heads at? There they are. I'm going to make a head that actually works, which would be cool. I didn't realize the way it sat on his body, and then I'll paint it, and then I'll put some 2000X armor stuff on him, and he will become the 2000X Beastman, because he's already a little taller than the Classics figures, so that's cool. Yes, 2 giants is a good idea. Yep, Mike, I can't wait till he gets released for us too. Oh, I did put that figure on eBay, the G.I. Joe. So if you want to get her, starting bid's $1. Links in the description, or the link to all my auctions are in the description. I got a bunch of stuff I keep selling. Most of my stuff starting bid's $1. So check that out. Oh, I gotta open this guy too. I ended up selling my Battle Armor Skeletor because I turned him into a Battle Armor Mosquito, and so I had to get another Battle Armor Skeletor. The Skeletor I don't mind because he has these black sides that kind of offset his armor, so it's not so noticeable, this turnable piece being so small. But on He-Man, it just looks ridiculous. And besides that, Skeletor needs the extra armor. He's not He-Man. He needs the extra protection. So I'll make another video in about 3 minutes here, opening up Skitty Tour, so I can get my room a little cleaner and get some of this excess packages that are sitting around out of here. Then I got to head downstairs and get some food. I am really hungry. So stay tuned for Battle Armor Skeletor to be opened. That should be pretty quick. Hey, Marty, thanks for joining us. It's going good. Nitty Perry, hey, you got back. Did you get the action figure of Prince Adam turns into He-Man without the sword? Oh, not yet. I'm really looking forward to that Savage He-Man. That would be a cool one to get. All right, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and in 5 minutes, I'll be opening up Battle Armor Skeletor. Boom, boom, boom.